up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Well, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna
The
Jr.
wind of the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway in game 3. Now the 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. One and 2 now on Acuna. Line drive, caught. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for guys that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these guys have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and it's sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Bryce Elder. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kyle Schwarber stands in now and watches strike one. The next offering misses. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses. Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. And down on strikes. Now one away.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Trey Turner now. Softly hit to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And that's down and away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Next pitch is outside. There's the strike. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Moved to first. Harper's back in a dive. Just missed. Next offering way off the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
3-0.
Bryson Stott to bat next. Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Harper at second. Boom. On at first with 2 down. That misses, and that's ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That one down the line. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering is down low, but the count is filled up. JT Realmuto on deck for the Phillies. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The right-hander back to work. And a big swing and a miss. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now 2-2. Got him. 1 out in the second. Here's Marcelo Zuna. That one called a strike. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Righty to the plate. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. pitch a little bit low. Next pitch off the plate. Full count, 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. Three-two now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Travis d'Arnaud at the plate and takes high there. And now it's even up.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. And now 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rojas puts it away, and that will end the inning. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now it is JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. And that one is in for a strike. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elites.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one fouled off. Got it by him for the K.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Tap to first. And foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a pitch.
At the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia. Now the throw to first on the run. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. Will move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The pitcher, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Foul ball. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. And a strike in there.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next, Michael Harris. First offering misses the mark. Top of the third, no score. Next offering misses. Now 2-0. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 2-1. On the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Next one off the plate inside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Whoa, that's down.
The wind of the pitch. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, Harper.
And now here is Harper. He reached out a walk his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throws to first. Harper retired. Third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Acuna now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Next pitch is outside. 2-0. Righty delivers.
That's ball 3.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. There's a strike.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. That one misses in the dirt.
2 straight.
Next offering is in the dirt. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. In there, and it's 0-1. Nola throw to first. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. The pitch. Albies stands at first with one out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Matt Olson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, one away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. First and third, one down. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one is off the plate, and the count's even at 2. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's filled up. Marcell Ozuna next to bat for the Braves. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Ozuna in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one missed. Good hitters count the 2-0. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The 2-1. And fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Going 1.
0-1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. And the Braves will strand 3. And we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Elder back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Throw on to Olsen. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the second baseman.
And now here is Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 0-1. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Move to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. Pitch out, but no action. Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-0. And he takes a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
At the belt and fires. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-0. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
There's a strike. Runner at second. 2 down. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Rosario fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That one misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Next offering is downstairs. Kyle Schwarber next to bat for Philadelphia. Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike. Three-two now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
3-2 on the way. Up the middle. Arcia whips it to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Eddie Rosario. And he deals. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Now, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And here it comes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris. 0 for 1 so far. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run. Sends it over to first. Out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Next pitch in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate. A little bit low. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here's Turner now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Turner is out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. That misses the zone. 1-0. Schwarber over at first with 1 away. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. He swings and fouls 1 off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is down low. pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses, and that's strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? No. The 2-1. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Rojas makes the grab. 2 down.
Now down. Third base.
Austin Riley digs in now.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Riley in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. First pitch is in the dirt. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves 0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman.
Yates, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. And a pitch. And misses inside. And delivers outside. And a good eye there. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-0 down. There's a strike. The 3-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's the strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Nick Castellanos now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Stop. The lead runner out at second. Realmuto on at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags at second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Marsh.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In there for strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's him.
Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a strike in the outside corner.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Going 2 now. That's down and in. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and throwing. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now, Marcell Ozuna. That one a little bit high, and 1-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. That misses, and that is ball 1. Way high. This ball's chopped on the ground. Boom. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Kyle Schwarber.
Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. That clips the corner. That's in there. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Here comes the 0-1. Next offering is outside. Bounced out to short. Arcia tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3. Harper.
Here's Harper now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the top of the wall. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The wind to the pitch. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The lefty with big swing and miss stuff is getting ready. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Left-hand batter waits. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Arcia up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0. And another ball. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. They're down 1-0. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Well, 1-run game. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Movement in the bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready to go. The 1-0. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. Ripped on a line to center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Nick Castellanos. That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Real Muto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now 2-0. They say you win. Iglesias throw over. Real Muto back in standing. The 2-1. Real Muto runs. Pitch outside. Tag. Save. Stolen base. Darno too late with a throw.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And the batter now, Johan Rojas. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one missed, now 3-0. Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle. At the belt and fires. That's a strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2. And he deals. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Three-two. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Albies up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's to third. Whips it across. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. First offering misses the mark. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swings through that one.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one missing low. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The kick, the 3-2. That one hit to right. Can't get there. Base hit. Castellanos whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Strike 2 with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up. and drive home safely.